Hi, I'm Reginald Ponder, and welcome to The Real Critic.
In the year 2008, comic book characters have dominated the big screen, but none have had the anticipation of The Dark Knight.
You've changed things. Forever. There's no going back.
Fans and critics alike could not wait for this next installment of Batman. And with so much buzz around Heath Ledger, you wondered whether he was that good or that his death really accelerated the legend.
Gotham.
Where is he?
There's going to be a huge battle.
But before we get into this film, for a superhero movie to work, you either have to have a great superhero and a good villain, or a good villain and a great superhero. In this case, you have both a great superhero and a great villain. Christian Bale has really grown in this role. I like everything about the way he plays this character, from his brashness to his calmness, his being mysterious. Christian Bale is just plain cool. And not to mention all the gadgets and things that he has to work with. He does a fantastic job.
You once told me that we'd be together. Did you mean it?
Bruce.
This town, it deserves a better class of criminal. And I'm gonna give it to him.
And Heath Ledger? All the hype was real. This guy is not only a great supervillain, he is a superb supervillain. He plays this movie with the nuances, the way that he looks. I mean, forget about Jack Nicholson's Joker. This Joker, Heath Ledger took this Joker to the next stage. This is definitely, not kinda, not maybe, this is definitely an Oscar-worthy performance.
Beautiful. You look nervous.
Ledger just plays a lunatic to a T. This guy makes you fear and like the Joker all at the same time. And in fact, you wonder whether Batman can really defeat such a formidable foe. Now, Batman is no slouch. In addition to all the gadgets, his skills as a crime fighter, the way he flies through the air, the way he drives through the streets, just the way he does about everything he does keeps you riveted. I mean, keeps your eyes glued to the screen.
You know that day that you once told me about? Gotham would no longer need Batman. It's coming.
In a film like this, you kind of hesitate to give even a hint of what the plot is all about, but suffice it to say that you know that there's this pending battle between the Joker and Batman. What I will tell you is that the A-list cast is stupendous. From Aaron Eckhart, who plays Harvey Dent, the district attorney, Michael Caine, who reprises his role as Alfred, to Morgan Freeman, who comes back as Lucius Fox with all of the technology and wonderful gadgets, to Gary Oldman, who plays Lieutenant James Gordon, and then to the new person in the franchise, Maggie Gyllenhaal, who plays Rachel Dawes. And I think she does a much better job than Katie Holmes.
I don't understand when you're making fun of him, but I do.
No, I meant every word.
This is Harvey Dent.
Famous Bruce Wayne. Rachel's told me everything about you.
I certainly hope not.
And forget about the story. Yes, I think the writing was good. I think the story was good. But if you took these two characters and put them in anything against each other, you would have been like, wow. This movie was absolutely fantastic. You can tell by now that I really love this movie. And to sum it up, is that the acting was just great. The story was solid. And the visual look of this movie will just have you saying, wow. I kept looking at this film. I mean, it was dark, it was mysterious, it was haunting, it was engaging. This is the superhero movie of the year. And if it doesn't get Best Picture nod from the Academy, you know that there's really something wrong with those people. Now, I have to tell you something that I've been saying about all of these superhero movies, and it's particularly true of The Dark Knight. This is not a film for children. It is rated PG-13, but I think they got away with one here because it is very, very violent. There's a lot of things going on in this film that will be surprising to you from a superhero movie, and I repeat, would not be taking my young children. The Dark Knight is a must-see film. I will go see this again. It's also playing in IMAX, so if you don't get the chance to see it the first time, wait a couple of weeks. It'll still be out in the theaters. Go see it in the IMAX theater. This is by far the best superhero movie this year and maybe of all time. I'm Reggie Ponder, the Real Critic with Film Life.
This city deserves a better class of criminal. I'm gonna give it to him. No! You'll see. I'll show you.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.